You all guys asked me to make a video on whether to use rapid revision notes or use core BTR. This is not just for the NEET PG 2026 aspirants, but this is for all those who are going to prepare for NEET PG 2027 or the upcoming NEET PGs and INICETs. So hello everyone, I am Dr. Mayukh Hazra. I got AI at 29 in NEET PG 2023 and currently I am analyst in NEET PG, INICET, and FMGE exam trends and patterns. So let's dive into the history of NEET PG coaching. In 2000s, there were short classes, 1 day for short subjects, 2 days for medicine, and the exam was totally factual. So some facts were thrown in the offline classes, they need to be remembered, and they were only asked in the exam. After that, in NEET PG 2017, the conceptual trends started coming in the exam. The offline coaching were of 5 days of medicine, IENT, Pedi, which are the short subjects, they constituted 2 days. So the source was concise and the conceptual understanding was also taken care of. 2016 or 17, Marrow was launched. At first, it was also very much concise, just like the other coaching platforms. Then the lockdown hit and the NEET PG online applications became popular. So in NEET PG 2021, this new NEET PG pattern started with 200 MCQs instead of 300 MCQs. The recent pattern remains the same as that of the NEET PG 2021. There are conceptual questions, applied knowledge is being tested, and the questions are clinical based. So Marrow main videos became exhaustive after this to accumulate more information. It became 800 hours of video lectures. And then PrepLadder launched Rapid Revision, which had 170 to 180 hours of course. I also did the PrepLadder Rapid Revision during that time. Slowly, all platforms started launching their revision program. The main videos were meant for the prop students and the toppers, and the revision videos were meant for the NEET PG preparation. After that, BTR was launched near about in the year of 2024 by Dr. Zainab Vora, and she single-handedly taught all the 19 subject, and there was integration. Now in the year 2026, Core BTR is launched. So subscribe to my channel if you are also preparing for NEET PG, INICET or FMG. We are very soon to hit 50k subscribers. Now, comparison between the revision source and core PTR. The duration of lectures. The revision source have 200 hours of lectures. Core BTR has approximately 108 hours of lecture. The conceptual understanding is better in the rapid revision source. The strike rate with previous year question annotation is 160 to 170 in the rapid revision source, and for BTR it is 150 approximately. The recall ability of core BTR is better because mnemonics and memorizing tips and tricks are mentioned. GT score, if you see and study the rapid revision notes and core BTR, if you study the core BTR, you will have steady improvement towards 100 and 120 corrects, then a plateau will be reached. But if you compare the GT scores after studying the revision source, then it will steadily improve and the plateau would be reached later. Slowly and initially the GT corrects will keep on increasing. फर्स्ट में ही एकदम ज़्यादा बहुत अच्छा जीटी करेक्ट्स 100 में नहीं जाएंगे, पहले शायद 60 70 80 ऐसे करके करके 140 150 तक जीटी करेक्ट्स प्लेटो हो सकते हैं. Active recall is difficult. It is easier in core BTR because there is an active recall booklet along with that. Images are less classical due to copyright issues, but more number of images are there. You can also go through my digital image bank, which has classical images of 1850 plus questions, and all the previous year questions of NEET PG, INICET, and FMG are mentioned with highlighter and PYQ annotation. So you can check the sample also. The link is given in the description box below and pinned comment section. The images are less but classical. Glitches in the app of RR is fewer and it is very frequent in core BTR. The pearls are extensive in Marrow or PrepLadder, but it is limited in core BTR. Almost error free the rapid revision source. There are some errors in core BTR which is getting rectified slowly, because in the group also I can see some rectifications are made and the correct answers are being given in the group. The best part of core btr is that it has launched a customized planner. That means you need not to customize or plan your day. It is itself making a customized planner, which videos you need to see, which questions you need to solve. So it is available in core btr, but it is not available in the rr sources. Previous year question only authentic apps I always say is Marrow and Prep Ladder. The 9 years of previous year questions is present, and all the explanation has been checked multiple number of times and the explanations are perfect. So you will have to annotate the extra points from explanation into your revision source. Here only 3 to 4 years of previous year questions are there. The explanations are not accurate and some mistakes are also there. GT best is from Marrow, and you all guys say the second best choice is Cerebellum. Coming to hyper revision source, it has 120 hours of lecture. The content is good, like the RR, images are good. The previous year question gold points are mentioned, but the conceptual learning is a bit less, I felt, because it is more concise compared to the RR. So it is more or less like the RR, the PYQ gold points are there, the images are good. And I have sent the notes in my pro telegram channel, the hyper revision notes. So if you want to join my pro telegram channel, the link is given in the description box below. So what to study? It depends on the target of rank you are willing to get. If you are willing to get 20 to 30,000 rank in a short span of time, you have limited time to study, then you go through btr and previous year questions from Marrow or Prep Ladder and annotate the extra points in your btr. If you are willing for 2000 to 10,000 rank, go through the RR, highlight the previous year topics, annotate the extra points of previous year questions, and you can do BTR also along with that. Top 1000 also, same thing. Along with that, one reading from main notes you need to do. This is not the time to read the main notes. If you are preparing for NEET PG 2027 or the further year INICET, then you can read the main notes once, then you shift to RR. Now I have previous year questions of NEET PG, INICET and FMG. The link is given in the description box below and pinned comment section. You can utilize this to highlight all the previous year topics in your RR source or PTR so that you won't forget the previous year repeated topics. Coming to what would I have done? So I believe in the policy of learning from the best. So world of revision from Marrow I would have done. The better faculties of medicine, pediatrics, microbiology and pathology I would have done from Prep Ladder RR. Pharmacology and psychiatry I would have done from Cerebellum hyper revision, and previous year questions from Marrow and GTs from Marrow. Coming to the question that those who are using both core BTR and RR, how to integrate them? First thing what you can do is you make your primary source as the core BTR. You annotate all the previous year questions in the core BTR. Another copy you make and you write the extra points of RR in that copy. Another thing, you make the core BTR your primary source. You annotate all the extra points of explanation in the core BTR and you highlight the extra points with a different highlighter in the RR. This time you need not to write in another copy because you are short of time. You highlight the extra points, and when you are reading the RR, just read the highlighted points because the rest of the thing is mentioned in your core BTR. Another approach is that you make RR your primary resource. You annotate the previous year questions in your RR, and the extra points you add it in your RR because in RR there is a lot of space. The extra points, the mnemonics of core BTR, you integrate that in your RR. So either you can make your core BTR your primary source or you can make your RR your primary source. The primary source is the source that you are going to revise in the last days of preparation. So do join my free Telegram and WhatsApp channel because many INICET toppers were also a part of this channel. Here you will get daily flashcards, MCQs and important updates. Now you can watch the video on how to prepare for NEET PG in these last days. All the best for your NEET PG.